Social Security sent out some wrong estimates. What you need to know. Dateline August 2019. This is from USA Today. Good stuff, good stuff. So let's dive into this because if you're not aware of Social Security, how it's conducted, why you need to be aware of how it works in terms of number calculation, hopefully this will get you to take action. All right. Who would imagine that you could get a wrong estimate from your Social Security benefits? Well, guess who? The Social Security Administration. The story is yet another reminder how you need to double check your numbers, take a hard look at what you're being told, and keep good records of your previous Social Security statements. An odd quirk, Social Security finally acknowledged in early August that a glitch caused the agency to send out some incorrect paper statements. The troubled reports are triggered if you ask for information on your Social Security account via paper form known as SSA 7004. Of the tens of thousands of paper requests the agency receives annually, less than 1% of those statements contain errors, according to Mark Hinkle, who's the acting press officer for the Social Security Administration. Okay, but let's just say you're one of those 1%. I mean, you don't care about the other 99.9%. You just care about you. So if you are one of those 1% who got an incorrect number, it's on you, man. It's on you to fix it. So fix it. And you fix it by looking at your previous work history and whatnot. Social Security said a coding issue caused errors on a very small number of the statements that were issued since 2017. The statements displayed the correct estimated benefit amounts, but the mistakes were made when the projected benefits were applied to the incorrect ages at which the person could receive them. Even so, it's pretty important number as you plan for retirement. Do you want an estimate that's off by hundreds of dollars a month? Oh boy, here's a help save the earth. Oh, rebel. Yeah, I guarantee he's going to rebel as he's flying his airplanes. If you have average earnings, according to the federal government, Social Security replaces 40% of income in retirement. The percentage is lower for people in the upper income brackets and higher for people with low incomes. And frankly, we likely won't even know about this mess if it weren't for the Social Security gadfly who rang the alarm bells. How the errors first came to be known. I first reached out to Social Security on July 5th to ask about reports that some statements contained errors. My questions were triggered after I spoke with a well-known expert who had heard of an isolated problem. I'm sure it's Larry Kotlikoff. I didn't get an answer from Social Security until early. Yeah, there it is. Kotlikoff. Kotlikoff says, I've learned that Social Security. Did he say a Social Security gadfly? Yeah, why? I don't get why they. One for a Social Security gadfly who rang the alarms. Why do they always call Kotlikoff a gadfly? I don't get it. It's very demeaning, and I don't understand that. Social Security, Kotlikoff is saved he's done incredible work for average retirees. To call him a gadfly would imply that he's over the top or misleading. It's just weird or gossipy. So Kotlikoff wrote in a June 25th column in Forbes, I've learned that Social Security is providing benefit statements that are flat out incorrect. Kotlikoff had heard one story from a Connecticut financial planner who was looking at a truly bizarre statement from a client. Some even wondered if the statement might be faked because it was just so amazingly off the mark. The figure for claiming at age 62, for example, was nearly as good as a dollar amount you get for waiting to claim at full retirement age. It doesn't work that way. The Social Security retirement benefit system has tons of moving parts, but in general, you're getting significantly more each month you claim the longer you wait. Kotlikoff discovered a problem when a financial planner shared a story of a client who would only see a gain of $24 a month by waiting 4 years until the full retirement age at 66, compared to taking a payment at 62. While those kind of numbers were clearly wrong, why bother waiting beyond 62 to a few months past 66? In his Forbes piece, Kotlikoff said, the statement lists estimated retirement amounts at FRA in 4 months at $1,061. That's crazy. That figure, he said, was on the money, but the statements would get 97.7% of that at 62. So this guy is going to take it at 62%, thinking he's only going to lose a little bit. There's no way the age 66 benefit should be 29.3% larger than the benefit would be if taken 4 months later at the client's full retirement age. So Social Security, here's Kotlikoff. Social Security has pulled a lot of whoppers over the years. But this one is truly beyond belief. It clearly entails someone either internal or operating remotely introducing massive mistakes to the system software code that has been working for years. The worst case scenario is this is some kind of foreign adversary. Was this a one-time problem? A broad issue that affected all statements? We don't know. I reached out to some financial planners in Metro Detroit as well as AARP and others who had not heard of the widespread mistakes. Now we have answers from Social Security. Yes, thousands of statements were incorrect. We were alerted that there might be a problem with some information on some statements. See, they keep making it sound like it's no big deal, and it might not be if you're running hundreds of thousands of things, but it is for you. The agency looked into the issue and found that the statements obtained through my Social Security portal and those automatically mailed to workers aged 60 and older were not impacted. Well, I mean, but they didn't see the mistake to begin with. How do they know? We take our responsibility to provide the public with accurate information very seriously, and we have fixed the program code. We completed this fix in July. All right, consumers who read wrong estimates will be sent corrected information. All right, Kolikoff, who received an email from Social Security about the mistakes in early August, said he's still trying to figure out how the mistakes ended up. Exactly. I don't understand how this happened because it's a uniform report. He noted that he never heard of different reporting systems, say getting an online statement versus a paper request. Exactly. Why would the two have anything different there? It sounds very bizarre. To be sure, most people aren't getting their statements via paper request. Even so, once you realize that mistakes can happen like that, you pay attention along the way. You should at least. And the thing is, you got paper statements, online statements. Why would they have any different? Why would the numbers be any different? What are some good practices? Reviewing online may save you hassles. You go to ssa.gov/my account to view and print a personalized statement. I think I download them each year, by the way. I save them as a PDF file. You should do the same. You want to set up one of these accounts even long before you plan to retire, says this guy from AARP. The online account allows you to receive personalized estimates of future benefits based on your real earnings. See your latest statement and review your earnings history. The AARP guy says you want to make sure that you check your earnings history regularly while you're working so you can correct any mistakes early in the process. Completely agree with that. The last thing you want to do when you're trying to claim Social Security is to go back 20 years to fix a big mistake in your earnings report. And then try out some Social Security calculators. So this is the problem because some of these calculators are bad. The free calculator AARP can help you figure out when you might want to claim the benefits. You would need an estimate from Social Security to help with the calculations. Kolikoff has a product called Maximize My Social Security. It costs $40 a year. I think it's a great tool for sure. Avoid Social Security imposters. Yeah, absolutely. So you just got to be advised. All right, that's all I wanted. The whole point about this is look, Social Security. I mean, it's a big company, man. It's huge, a big administration. I mean, I think Social Security and Medicare are by far and away, maybe even more than DOD, the biggest bureaucracies they have. They're gonna make mistakes, and for them, 1% mistake isn't that big a deal. For you who are part of that 1%, it is a big deal. The only way to know it's a mistake is to keep a track of your earnings estimates, your numbers, and know how Social Security works. I get all the time when I do these estimates on how you can calculate. Why do I need to know this? Why do I need to know this? I just get it from Social Security. It matches. Well, here. That's why you need to. I can't tell you how many people email me that. Why do I need to know this information? Why did you post this? I don't need to know this. I mean, okay, because you're going to just boggles my mind. So know your benefits. All right, we'll see you.